Fulford, who has haemophilia, has battled with his weight. He's tried diets and exercise and he's worked with a dietitian, but he can't lose the weight. In the summer, his local NHS trust agreed to fund gastric bypass surgery.
That operation should have taken place a week today, but yesterday he was told the surgery was postponed. He says the trust told him it was because of extra costs to do with his haemophilia. Here's our health correspondent, Laura Yates.
Hi Steve, are we going to get on with your dinner now?
For Steve to get the go-ahead for gastric surgery, he had to prove to the NHS that he couldn't lose the weight another way. It's taken him years. He's worked with a dietitian and a counsellor, but now, with just over a week to go before that operation, it's been called off.
My heart just sunk and just kind of like felt that my future had been taken away from me a lot, because it's just going to... my condition's just going to get worse and worse and worse.
Steve weighs 32 stone. He has haemophilia, which means his blood doesn't clot properly and causes pain in his joints. He says it affects his mobility, making it more difficult to lose weight.
Have you tried to lose weight?
I've been trying to lose weight for about 10 years. I think what the general public are kind of in the mindset of it, it's an easy option, and it really isn't. It's a big, life-changing decision to make. Also within the letter was when the pre-op was, which was last Tuesday.
And you've been for that, they said nothing about any problems?
Nothing, no, at all.
Steve's operation was supposed to take place next Tuesday. He says he only found out it was no longer going ahead when he contacted a nurse about something else.
They told me that due to extra costs concerning my haemophilia, that it was just too expensive to go ahead at the minute, and that I would have to go through a complaint service called the PAL, and it had to be put before the board again.
East Lancashire NHS told us this morning that the operation had been postponed. This afternoon, in a statement, they told us, without the consent of the individual, the PCT cannot discuss individual cases. However, we will be considering the request for funding at a clinically led review in line with the PCT's normal processes.
I jumped through all the hoops, and I've already had a previous rejection with more conditions applied, which I then jumped through those hoops as well. And we're just getting down to the last stages, and this was it.
Steve says at the moment he has no idea whether he'll be allowed to have the operation. Laura Yates, BBC North West Tonight, Burnley.